Hey, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Shireen's World. It's Tuesday, y'all. Good morning. Welcome. It's early morning. Shireen World is here. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everybody. Listen, good morning to all my victims, my survivors, my thrivers, or anybody that just want to educate themselves. Good morning to all you narcissistic men and women out there. Good morning, everybody. Come on in. I know y'all just getting up. Good morning, Facebook. I know y'all up. Mhm. Welcome to Shireen's World, everybody. Welcome. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Shireen's World. How's everybody doing this morning? I know you're probably getting up, getting ready for work, doing whatever you're doing. As y'all know, I'm Shireen. Yes, that's me. I am a peer mentor survivor for domestic violence and narcissistic abuse relationships. I'm an advocate, all right? I'm a survivor advocate out here in the streets, okay? So, good morning. Listen, it's June. June is Narcissistic Abuse Awareness Month for June. So, if you're in it, if you're in a narcissistic relationship, if you're out of a narcissistic relationship, please give yourself a round of applause, man. Please do. Okay? Because at the end of the day, yeah, yeah, we're gonna try that again. We're gonna try that again. I had to fix some stuff over here. Anyway, let's give y'all a big round of applause. All right? Because it is Narcissistic Abuse Awareness Month all month, all right? And we're gonna be out here educating everybody, letting everybody know what's going on out here in these streets. All right. I'm gonna check my audio when I come back. When I'm done with my live, or whatever the case may be. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, domestic violence and narcissistic abuse awareness, it could go for men and women, it does not matter. Okay. So, what you're gonna experience is like gaslighting, manipulation, emotional abuse, the silent treatment, smear campaigns, trauma bonding, financial abuse, isolation from friends and family. This is how these narcissistic people are going to have you all month. It doesn't matter how they do it, but that's what they're going to do, especially when you're becoming an advocate. Or you don't have to becoming an advocate. You can just be sharing and spreading awareness or letting somebody know what's going on with your situation. And an narcissist would start a smear campaign on you. Okay. That's just how they operate out here in the streets. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's just how they operate. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's early. Good morning. All right. We live. We live right now. Okay. We are definitely live. I might do some pre-recorded videos. I don't know. We'll see about that, you know. But anyways, welcome to Shireen's World. Good morning, everybody. Listen, it's early. My boots are on the ground for you guys, for everybody. Whether you're a male or a female, it does not matter where you at. I'm here. Okay? I am here. I'm bringing awareness, and it is what it is. I'm up here this morning. Listen, if you're on your way to work, if you're on your way doing something productive, just make sure you're not doing no street pharmacist stuff. You already know what that is. That means drug dealing situations. Okay? Don't be out here riding around with them narcissists doing that type of dirty business with them. Okay? It's not worth um, your freedom. Okay? That's it, ladies and gentlemen. It's early. Make sure y'all not giving these narcissists y'all money. Make sure if you are a survivor and you're coming out of this situation and you have to deal with smear campaigns, I just want to let you know this is how they operate. This is what they do. You don't stop. You keep your boots on the ground. You keep your voice heard. And that's just what you do because that's how they operate. So don't worry about if the narcissist is talking smack about you because that's just to make their image look better. They want everybody else, they want to get the story out first so they can let everybody else know, oh, this person was horrible, da, 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 da. That's why they talk like that. No, they just want to make themselves look good so they don't lose that supply. Okay? So at the end of the day, keep your voice heard, keep your story going, and that's just what you do. Because no story never change. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, listen, it's Tuesday. All right. Now, yesterday was kind of like recuperating day, but today they're gonna be out there. They probably gonna be at them bars. They're gonna be having a handout. They're gonna be doing something. All right. Plus, them holidays is coming up. June 19th is coming up. Juneteenth. Yes. And a narcissist is definitely gonna be trying to plan something with your money. Okay. It's real out here. And ladies and gentlemen, okay. Nobody deserves to be in a narcissistic abuse relationship. Nobody signed up to be anything like that. Okay. Nobody did. So I'm quite sure when you first met that narcissist, that's not what you put out on the table when you first met them. Okay. They will run you around this circus, keep going and keep going. You will be love bombed, gaslighted, all of that in a 9 yard until they are done using up what they got from you. Okay. And once you either put your foot down or you don't have that supply for them no more, that's when they start abandoning you. And then they go on to the next supply. Okay. And 9 times out of 10, they probably already have multiple supplies and the cut lined up, doing whatever they doing for that narcissist. So one supply could be paying their bills. Another supply could be having a car registered and insurance for. Another one could be buying their clothes. Another one could be buying their electronics. Listen, this is how they operate. Okay, so I'm just letting y'all know. Or you could have the girls that want to be getting their nails done and having the other guy get their hair done. While it's wicked out here, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna keep spreading awareness, and that's just what I'm gonna do as an advocate. And if you don't like it, that's your problem. I really don't care. It doesn't phase me. That's just your problem. Okay? That's why you guys have to heal. You must heal when you come out here in these streets. You have to heal because if you're not going to heal, you're just going to keep going on into bad relationships, ladies and gentlemen. Binghamton, I keep telling y'all, I'm on y'all heels. Listen, it's real. Okay? I'm on y'all heels. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Make sure, hold on one second. Hold on. We got to cut the music real quick. Make sure if you are a victim of domestic violence and narcissistic abuse relationship, please keep your voice heard. Please reach out to an advocate, a licensed advocate. You can reach out to peer mentor survivors. You can reach out to the DA. You could, especially if you're in Binghamton. I know for a fact you could reach out to the district attorney's office and get the information that you need. You have police advocates. They actually help you speak to the police without you having to do none of that. Okay. You have the crime victim services. They help you too. You also have the VISE program. They're the ones that help me. I'm giving y'all all the information to the people that actually help me. Even if that, you can always walk down to family court, file those petitions in there. You can always go down to the courthouse, file your petitions there. If you don't want to go by yourself, you have advocates, peer mentor survivors. You have people out there that can help you. If you need to go file your order protection, what a violation, whatever, because the police don't understand you. Okay, just know, let them know. I am in a narcissistic abuse relationship. Okay, they may not understand, or they may will. Okay, this is why you need a licensed advocate with you to navigate you through that, okay, through them systems, especially filing you know, court papers and everything like that. Also, get you a lawyer. You need a lawyer. Okay. And if you have kids, you need a child lawyer as well. So you're gonna be dealing with two different lawyers, your kid's lawyer, your lawyer. You're going to have a licensed advocate, and then you can have a peer mentor survivor with you. Okay. You can have all these tools under your belt working it. Yo, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Okay. My 2019 situation, my domestic violence situation, I had to go through trial. I went through trial. Yeah, that abuser sat me through trial. Okay, they want you to relive all that stuff again. So yes, I went through trial and I did my thing. Okay, I did what I had to do. I said what I had to say, and I read my victim impact statement. Okay, and yeah, it was a really touchy victim impact statement because this is what I told that abuser, okay, that's doing double digits right now, okay? This is what I told him. You're not gonna continue to keep playing Russian roulette with my life, okay? Like I keep telling y'all, 2019, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be, with God. But God had other plans, He had other things for me. You understand? So, ladies and gentlemen, domestic violence is real. Then you're gonna run into a narcissist, all right? That narcissist is gonna try to play with you. All right, 2024, I run into a narcissist. They're gonna try to play with you. They're gonna try to do all of that. You ain't even gonna know you running into a narcissist until maybe whoop, a year later. Now you're realizing something ain't right here. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, please get the awareness. It is real out here, right? I keep telling y'all, when I went through my trial and stuff like that, my boots was on the ground. I spoke for myself. I had a team of people. I had a team of people. I had, man, I had so many people behind me when I walked in that courtroom, you would have just thought. Okay. I had so many people with me. I had an advocate, right? I had a lawyer, I had a child lawyer, I had everything. Everything on right next to me. Okay. So when I walked in there, I had a good team behind me. All righty. So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all get that good team behind you when you're going out there and you're fighting people. Now, here's another thing. I'm hearing a lot about victims are dealing with abusers that are within a police field. Come on now. Listen, 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 listen. Listen, listen, listen. We gotta put this in here. Nah, we not going out like that. Now this one is something different. There's victims out there dealing with police officers that are abusing them and doing all wicked stuff to them. And it's hard for them to even flee somewhere else because the abuser is tied to law enforcement. And how can you win? So now these people, when they go out and try to fight, now their lawyers and everybody are tied together. No, the awareness that I can spur for something like that is basically you have to get a whole new team from somewhere else. Get a whole new team that's not in your county. Okay? A whole new team. That's what you need. And you definitely need you a good domestic violence advocate. If you are a victim or a survivor and your abuser is within the law enforcement field, please get you the biggest, strongest team that's not in the county where that person works. Okay, you need that team somewhere else so they can help you out. All right, because that's just crazy, dirty work right there. No, that's just crazy. Okay, like I said, we out here, we healing, we helping, and we're spreading awareness. No matter who you are, male or female, it does not matter. Please, I already know if you're dealing with my narcissistic ex, you definitely in a narcissistic abuse relationship. You definitely in some DV stuff, and you probably pulled out an order protection on that person. You probably called the police on that person. You probably had fights with that person. Listen, it gets real. And yo, shout out to everybody that loves the way I bring my awareness. You know what's crazy? I had one person, in my inbox, one of my peoples, one of my followers in my inbox, and they was just like, "Do you have to deal with smear campaigns and things like that?" Absolutely, absolutely. They even asked, "Do you have to deal with your narcissist still bothering you?" Absolutely. Oh yes, especially when I'm hitting things and bringing awareness. Absolutely, yes, yes. That's what you're gonna deal with. Do they ever leave you alone? No, they don't. No matter what you do, you can move on with your life. They don't move on, and this is why I say to the narcissistic people that's out there, male or female, y'all have multiple supplies in the cut. Move along with the multiple supplies in the cut that y'all have. Leave these people alone. Okay. Y'all are unhealed. Y'all are damaged. I slipped your mask. I know what's under your mask. Everybody else may not know what's under that mask, but we know what's under that mask. So please leave these people alone. Go to y'all supplies, okay? Because when people were in the relationship, y'all had multiple supplies in the cut. Y'all were getting caught up with a lot of stuff, okay? So please go to y'all multiple supplies that y'all have. Leave these victims and these survivors and these thrivers and these advocates alone. Okay? It's their story, it's real, and that's why you narcissistic men and women are mad out there, is because these victims, they get away from your circus clown shit show, and y'all are mad that the truth is starting to hit the fan, or your image of whatever you told other people is starting to look crazy out here in the streets. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, please, please, please educate yourself. And I hope y'all heal when y'all come out these situations. It doesn't matter how long it take you to heal. I don't care if it's 6 months, a year, 2 years, heal. Get the healing, because if you don't, they're just going to keep bringing that baggage into another relationship, or they're just going to keep damaging your own mental and your own body. So get counseling, get the help. It's real out there. And I just hope that, everyone is getting this message. Remember, June is Narcissistic Abuse Awareness Month, ladies and gentlemen, okay? So we're gonna keep spreading awareness, and I'm gonna start heading up out of here. Good morning, everybody. Y'all stay blessed, okay? And make sure y'all hit the like button, share this video.
House too quiet,
I appreciate you all,
heart
okay?
too loud.
And welcome to
Thought I
Shireen's World.
got it. Look
Later,
at me
everybody.
now. Yeah. Keys in the door, I froze in the kitchen. Breath so thin, could've sworn I was missing. Purple on my skin, but my soul stayed vivid. He said you're mine, and I whispered I'm living. Phone in
Hey, wait a minute. Let me pause that real quick. If you are a victim of domestic violence and narcissistic abuse relationships, please make sure you reach out to the Domestic Violence National Hotline. Reach out to your local domestic violence shelter that's in your area. Reach out to a peer mentor survivor to get the resources within your area. Listen, no matter who you are, male or female, it's real out here in these streets. People are going unalive. Y'all stay focused, y'all stay blessed, and y'all stay safe out there. And if you are helping somebody get out of domestic violence or narcissistic abuse relationship, please, please, please make sure you stay safe. All righty, that's the whole goal, is breaking the cycle. I appreciate you guys.
phone in the drawer, but I mapped my escape. Cash in the book, just in case, just in case. Prayed on the floor, I'm not built to break. Packed one bag, walked out, didn't shake. I'm stronger than before. You can't lock me in that wall. Every bruise became my armor. Every tear just made me sharper. I'm stronger than before. You won't chain me to that door. I was hurt, but now I'm harder. Still soft, still love, just smarter. Yeah, courtroom cold, but my voice stays steady. Hands still shook, but my will been ready. Told my truth, heard it echo through the levee. All that shame washed off when it left me. Sisters in the back, all eyes, all stories. Saw my face, saw their own, no worries. So I spoke for the one still sleeping by the thunder. Said you ain't what he did, you're a walking wonder. I'm stronger than before.